know we're on the cusp of a new ban list here, but people really love to buy out all sorts of interesting stuff. So we're going to go talk about Thunder Dragons. Let's dig on the Market Watch, shall we? 37.6% of you just have not hit that subscribe button. Smash the little crap out of it so we can get to 100K. All right, so Thunder Dragon buyouts. Now, I stumbled upon this by absolutely complete accident here. I was kind of snipping in on some other stuff from the tins from the last couple of years, just out of curiosity and checking prices. And I saw something interesting. Thunder Dragon Dark here had not very much, if at all, for listings right now. Look at this, 10 listings available. You're looking at $8, and down here the ultras are also disappearing at a $7 price tag. Now, I really don't think that we're going to see Colossus come back on this list. I know a lot of people really want to believe in this, and they want to see Colossus come back, but I don't think that this is it. Now, this isn't the only Thunder Dragon that was actually hit by this. Roar also is disappearing off the market. Right now, Thunder Dragon Roar is on the original copies back here, $7 also. And then back here, you're still looking at $7 on the tins. But interesting enough, they went after the original versions versus the actual tin versions. It's kind of interesting. I didn't actually think that people would still go after the ultras in terms of buyouts, but okay, interesting enough. So yeah, Thunder Dragons. Now the one that wasn't really affected, Mr. Dragonhawk here, at a nice $5. Meanwhile, the ultras down here still $1.28, all things considered here. So, I mean, do with that what you will in terms of knowledge. Look at this. Colossus, $92. Nah, not 18 copies. Okay. Secrets down here, 18 copies. But the ultras down here, 50 copies available at $4. 18 copies. What is up with these weird Thunder Dragon buyouts? Especially across multiple things here. Tsuchinoker's still cheap, sure. I don't care too much about Lebanon. Token collectors, we already know we're up. Huh. Interesting stuff. Titans, still 34 copies of the original, still in stock. That's not going anywhere. Okay. Thunder Dragon Fusion, still plenty of those. So yeah, truthfully, it looks like it's just that small, narrow window of stuff disappearing. Interesting. Oh, Summon Sorcerers. Haven't looked at this in a while. These are actually still dollars. Okay. Now, Platinum Rares. Now, I just want to give a quick little plug-in for this here because the Veilers have already gone up in price. There's only 4 listings available for these. At this point in time, Platinum Rare hasn't existed for a very long time. The community gave a pretty big complaint about this many years ago, but now players are kind of looking at Platinum Rare at this point and going, I kind of want this, like, especially like when you can get staples in this modern era. A lot of people, they get excited. A lot of players like to play really weird things. So it doesn't surprise me to see that some of these older cards from this that are staples, people are kind of just messing around, picking up this rarity, wanting to have a chance to kind of mess around with it. So you're probably going to continue to see a lot of these cards definitely disappear even further down the pipeline throughout the years, because we've already seen this across the board with Veiler a couple times here. But Veilers are 18s. The Torrentials, we're down to $7. At least we got a nice stock of the Artorgias. You look at more modern era stuff, you can play like MST, sure. Honest isn't going to see play. The Rhodas surprisingly are still in stock. Yeah, a lot of this stuff you still have decent numbers on. So, I really don't recommend this rarity at all. I'm not a super big fan of it. Man, Swords of Revealing Light was even in here as a $3 card. Yikes. Platinum Gold Sarks. Only 23 listings of those, by the way. Only 27 Lances, too. That's kind of interesting. Alright, so this kind of does prove my point. Some of the stuff does get low numbers. Merlin's got 27 copies. Interesting stuff. Okay. Well, that's Platinum Rare. Speaking of potential, I guess, penny stocks here, the Ancient Warriors did dodge the tins. And I was already asked, hey, Robbie, like, is this worth looking at? Is this worth getting? Personally, I don't think so. You're looking at like $4, $5 still on some mouse. You're pushing up like some decent number here on some of this other stuff. These, interesting that this TCG player is erroring again, pushing these up, but I see dollar copies here. There's plenty of Ancient Warrior stuff to go around effectively. So if you're somebody that's like freaking out about this, you're like, oh, do I need to get Ancient Warriors? I don't really think so, truthfully. I mean, it's your call at the end of the day, but I don't think it's going anywhere. Ghost Bell in the Haunted Mansion. Oh boy. Now, original copies of this, I don't know how many of you guys like pay attention to first eds here, but this starts to get a little bit expensive. 65, 70. You're looking at about $70 on original prints, but that's not what I'm concerned about here. Dual power copies? All right, well, dual power copies, $8 on those. Okay, you get down your maximum golds, 7s, 6s. Every copy of Ghost Bell, as of this point, yeah, there are decent numbers on these, but these are maintaining a good $7, $6 price tag at this point in time. So, those of you that are genuinely curious about this, to the moon. All right, 2021 tins. Oh boy, so this saddens me, man. Crossout Detonators are down to 113. These have this market price at 114. And once again, I'm going to make the statement here of people are picking these up because they don't want to. I've already talked to a couple people that pre-ordered these, and their logic was, I don't want to deal with it when they come out. There being a shortage. I just want to get it over with. So I guess on that logic, I understand. But yeah, Talons are pre-selling for 42. Okay. Nadirs, about 24. These went down. Zeus is writing at 23, so that's good. Fallen of Albaz, he's actually sold. Huh. Archosaur sold at 17s. Ecclesia sold at 17s. Roses, we've gone down from what the previous price tag was. Okay. Ice Dragon's Prisons, $13. Torrent Scales, down. Chaos Ruler, 10. What I'm getting out of this is stuff is moving from the 10s. Players are more than happy to pay these prices, I'm seeing. And I guess I know some people just aren't happy with seeing Crossout Detonators pre-selling very high. I'm actually happy to see that the 10 pre-sales here are actually back under $300 from the last time I covered them. So that's good to see. All right, Vampire Sucky. Original copies of this are still interesting. Let's see here. What do we got? $19. I guess it's still decent value. It's not the value I want to see. But meanwhile, just the reprints here. Look at this. $8 effectively. Still chugging on along. Cycle Readers. Oh boy. These never go down. Like, they never stop. DTs, $19. That's cheap now. We have so many mod plays here. Hey, you guys want your mod plays today? $9.99. So many $9. What the heck? Okay, well, $9 on these too. Cool. All right, we're maintaining the course here. Ghost Trick stuff. I just wanted to pull this up and just say that Mary still is $35. There's been zero change in this, except at least there's a very cheap copy here if you want to sneak in and snipe it, but that's up to you. All right, Witch's Strike. Still $5, by the way. Meanwhile, we're at $3 on the 2010 versions, so that's at least good value. Alpha, the Master of the Beast. These are still actually $13 to $14. We are bulking down pretty hard on these now. Now remember, we do have the reprint here on my friend Alpha, and it's at $8 right now. So Alphas will get cheaper, at least if you want to mess around with some like bounceability options. Toon Kingdoms, oh boy. $45. That's so entertaining to me. One thing's going to trigger this buyout on this, and it's going to rocket. Especially when you got rares back here at $8, $9. Like, this, the ulti is a ticking time bomb for buyout. So many copies here. We got a lot of foreign copies, but I guess that makes sense. All right. And then Honest Neo's here. $7? Looks like I've seen an Italian copy there for $3. We push up to the $4 mark. All right, so Honest Neos is still pretty cheap, all things considered, and his legendary duelist reprint super rares at $3 to $4. Not too bad for today's markets. Guys, what do you think about the market? Please leave a comment about too much interesting. Smash that little crap out of that scribbing. So you guys don't miss out more Wallace content. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool Wallace content. You guys have a good rest of your day, alright? Peace. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanColt40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MColt40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.